Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I have not done a video on this tank in a good while, and that's because I was in the hospital. I did have surgery, but I'm doing a little bit better now. So yeah, let's get to it. The Rotala is doing amazing, as you can see. Got the snails in there. There are shrimp in there, but I'm probably not going to be able to find them because they're hiding from these monsters. They see those shrimp, they will guarantee eat them. So they're hiding in there. I mean, I do see them every once in a while, but not going to be able to, like go in there and show you exactly where they are. I mean, you might see one or not. But I came out of surgery and I stayed in the hospital for a good while. So even then, when I got out of the hospital, this is how my tank looked. I mean, minus I did like cut this plant down because it was at the top and I wanted it to not block out the sun. But I did take a few days off of messing with the tank and, doing the video. So I figured since I haven't really done much but trim some plants, that I do a video on it. Rotala's doing good. The lily plant is doing good. It's still trying to stretch to the top of the tank, but I'm not letting it. The ludwigia took off, which is amazing to me. You can see how tall that plant is. The wisteria is some so-so on how tall it got compared to how tall it already was. But the ludwigia took off. I'm gonna have to trim that down. Oh no, actually, I'm gonna let it keep growing, and then once it gets like right about here, then I'm gonna trim it back down. But the other ludwigia that I do have in here, and that is the red or ovalis or whatever, whichever one it is, it did not grow as tall. It's still short. So I'm gonna have to move that somewhere else because it's gonna get shaded out of light, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna take that out of this tank and just have the regular ludwigia in here. Where's that bubbles coming from? Never mind, I got distracted. Okay, got the hydrophila in here, the coriambosa or hydrophila blue, whatever you want to call it. I got that in here, and the anacharis is doing okay. The hygro is doing somewhat okay. Not as tall as I thought it would have been when I got out the hospital, but it's alive still. What is those? Okay, I don't know the names of all the plants that I have in here, but that plant is really short and it didn't grow as tall, but I took some of it out and put it in different tanks just to see what happens. Because it's not doing too well in here, but it's not dead either, so, And then Bacopa, that's what that plant is. Doing okay where it is, but I might have to move it because it's getting shaded out by the anacharis, so it might actually have to be moved somewhere else. I don't know why my child decided that canister of sand or dirt would be a good idea to bring in the house with an open top, but kids, what can you do, right? And then I have the crypts over here. Now the crypts are getting bushy and now they're starting to grow tall, which is good. I'm not going to move those. I'm not going to say I'm not going to move them ever again, but I'm not going to be moving those for a good while because this is exactly how I wanted them to look. It's filled in and now it's going to start growing tall to get more light. So, cool. That's what I wanted it. The lily plant is over here too. It has not reached up to the top to hide the CO2 bottle that I have in there. It hasn't hit it yet. So once that starts growing up to the top, I'm gonna leave it like that. I do have a lot of blackberry algae on the rock, but I'm leaving it on there. Not harming anything. I mean, it's not like all over the plants or anything. It's just on the rock. So I don't really have a problem with the look of it. I mean, it's not moss or anything, but BBA is okay in my book. Other people don't like it because it looks unsightly, but I mean, I just leave it in there. And then a lot of my bucephalandria has been eaten. I'm pretty sure of it. The only piece that I was ever able to find was this one. All the other pieces are gone. I have no idea where they are. I did not move them to another tank, but they are gone. So I'm believing that is the culprit right there. One of those guys that are culprits. If not, then I have no idea what happened. Give you a little top view before I end the video. You can see the top. See all the stuff floating at the top of the tank. I have not done a water change because I am not supposed to carry anything over 5 pounds for a good amount of time. So water change, yeah, it's gonna be a while. But I did like change out the filter, like clean the filter because it's not that heavy. You see the ludwigia here, it is starting to get like a little orange tint to it. That's not the light. Get a little orange tint to it a little bit. Maybe it is because of the light, but that plant right there is growing, but it's growing really slowly. And then, don't know if you can see it, but the ludwigia red is right there. It's not as red and it's not as close to the light, so it is growing slow. So I haven't decided if I want to cut this all down to be the same size as the little red ones, or if I just want to take it out and put it in a different tank, because I am not too sure if it'll actually grow that way. But this video is getting a little bit too long, so let me try and wrap this up really quickly. The solar plant that is over here is doing fine. That plant is a pilastra something, and it is not doing too well. The mermaid wheat is doing okay. It is not the color I want it to, but once it gets tall, hopefully it does take in the color just like the ludwigia, because the ludwigia was like green like that one right there, and now it looks like this. So once it gets to the light, pretty sure fine. Hopefully. That's all I got for you guys. I mean, got the pearl wheat in here, trying to see if that takes off. Got the melon sort also. Also, be careful when you go to a store and make sure that you actually get everything that they charged you for, because went and got some snails and they charged me for a couple extra snails that we did not have in the bag, so we went back and got them. But that's just a little pointer. Sometimes, stuff happens. I don't know. But when I went back, he did be like, "Oh, was something wrong?" I was like, "Yeah. He charged me for more than what I bought." He's like, "Oh, sorry about that." Stuff happens, but just a pointer. Make sure that you buy exactly what you bought. But want to know any other updates or any questions, please leave a comment down below. I mean, there's other tanks in the house that I have to do videos on also. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.